Hey, it's LSF here today. Welcome back to the channel.
Every Lexus owner knows the feeling of stepping into the cabin. It's a space designed for hospitality, anticipating your needs before you even have them. But what happens when the car's anticipation doesn't actually align with how you live your life? I was scrolling through a Lexus owner group in Facebook. I saw a post that really resonates with people. An owner wanted to know if they could fold or unfold side mirrors when they turn on or off the car. Because currently, what happens is when you lock and unlock the door, the side mirrors will fold or unfold when you turn it on to auto. They would have gone through every single page of the Lexus interface. Even if they went to the user manual, they would not have found that customization. So even going to every submenu, every vehicle customization toggle, and found nothing. And that's the reality for a lot of us. Lexus gives us a beautiful screen, but they don't give us all the keys to the kingdom. Today, we're going to go through and talk about how to unlock these hidden features, why the dealership isn't always your best friend for this, and how you can take total control of your Lexus personality using a simple app and an OBD II port. Now, Lexus has made huge strides with their new infotainment system, and in fact, it's probably no longer new because a new one is now out again. It's fast, it's modern, and for 90% of its owners, it's enough. You can change how long the headlights stay on after you walk away, or all the doors unlock in one press. But Lexus and Toyota as a whole keeps a master list of settings tucked away into the ECU. These are called Lexus personalize settings, or LPS. Historically, these were things only a technician with the TechStream laptop could touch. We've talked about this on this channel like 3-4 years ago when I first got my vehicle, and just because someone asked, I'm gonna go and talk about this again. When you buy your brand new vehicle, you usually get one and only one complimentary visit within the first 6 months, or 5,000 miles, where the dealer will change these hidden settings for free. But there's a catch. Most people don't know what to ask for during their first visit. And if you decide 6 months later that you want to change your windows to roll down with your key fob, the dealership is going to be happily charging you for the standard hourly shop rate. In many places, that's $150 to $200 an hour just to plug in a laptop and click a few buttons. This is where we take matters in our own hands. If you look under the dashboard right above the pedals, there is a trapezoid plug called the OBD II port, and I've talked about this protecting it because people can plug a laptop to it and it can program new keys or do whatever it needs to do. This is the gateway to your car's brain. To bridge the gap between the car and your phone, we use an adapter and an app like Carista. I use this app for years across different Lexus models because it's essentially a user-friendly version of the dealer's software. It speaks to the car's language, translates those complex ECU codes into an on and off switch on your smartphone. You don't need to be a software developer or a mechanic, you just need to be able to plug it in, connect to it using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and that's simple. Just to be clear, I have no affiliation with this app, and I do not get any money from them. If you buy the OBD II port from them or the software subscription, I do not get anything from them. So just want to be clear that I'm just suggesting this because I've used it to do the configuration that one owner was asking about. So going back to that Facebook post, how do we fix the mirror issue? In the app, you go under mirrors and windows section and you would be able to do this configuration. So the mirror logic, standard Lexus settings usually only offer auto or manual for folding. In the app, you'll see a deeper menu. You can see that the mirrors to fold, you have the setting of when locking doors, that's the default, and most of you are using that. And there is another setting called when ignition is turned off. This means if you're just hopping out to grab mail and leaving the car running, your mirrors will stay out. They only tuck in when the journey is officially over. This is quite useful when you actually go and unlock the door. You want to just pick something up, close the door, and lock it. The mirrors will not unfold and fold. It would only unfold when the car starts. There is also one of my favorites. Have you ever walked towards your car on a scorching 30-degree day in July and wish that you could let the heat out before you get there? You can enable the setting where holding the unlock button on the remote rolls down all the windows and opens the moonroof. Lexus disables this by default for safety, but you can toggle it in just 30 seconds. But the folks who actually use the credit card key, this feature is useless because if you don't carry the key fob, you won't be able to use this. For some folks, silencing the nags. We love our Lexus for its safety, but sometimes for some folks, for some reason, the seatbelt chime is a bit much. Like when you're repositioning the car in the driveway and loading gear with the engine running, this app will allow you to turn off the driver, passenger, or even the rear seat belt reminder individually. And another thing that really annoys me is that in some Lexus vehicles, the lane change signal, so when you tap the stalk, it flashes 3 times. In some Lexus vehicles, that is configurable in the infotainment screen. However, in this NX, you cannot change it from the infotainment screen. You actually have to use this feature to be able to add more flashes. So the lane change, so I personally feel that the 3 flashes is just too short. I probably take too much time to change lanes, and by the time I change the 3 flashes, I'm already like halfway in the lane. So with this setup, it does not work for me, so I've changed it to 7, and you could also use this app to make that change.
For exclusive updates on my NX 450H Plus ownership and DM me, follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. Also, you can check the description below for a 10% discount code for FitCamX Dashcam and links to the products I use on my Amazon storefront. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help the algorithms. And now let's get back to the video.
So here is the process. You get one of these OBD II port adapters. Like if you don't have one, maybe getting one from the app owner is probably the best because that's the best compatible version. You plug it into the car itself and then you turn on the vehicle. I would say turn on the vehicle, don't go into ignition mode because your 12-volt battery will probably drain very fast. So just turn it on, let the engine run. Next, you open the app, make sure your phone connects to the adapter. So once that is done, you open the app and you press customize. It will take like a minute or two to scan all the modules of the car. Then after that, you can browse the menu, and in the categories, there's chassis, lights, tools. You make the change, you hit save, and the car might beep or the dash may flicker for a second. Don't panic. It's just that the ECU is accepting the new setting. So after that, you disconnect everything, unplug the adapter, restart the car, and then see if your new personalization is in effect. That's as simple as that. At the end of the day, your Lexus should feel like it has been built specifically for you, not for a general consumer. While the dealership offers these services, the ability to tweak these settings at home or on your own time without an appointment or a massive bill is a game changer. Now, a quick word of advice. Always make sure that you use a high quality OBD II port adapter to ensure that you have stable connectivity. And remember, while these are factory hidden settings, always keep track of what you change just in case you want to revert them in the future. If you've been frustrated by a setting in your NX, RX, or IS that you just can't seem to find on the main screen, give this a try. So what is one thing about your Lexus you wish you could change? Is it the chimes, Is it the lights, the mirrors? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If this video helped you take your control of your car, I'll appreciate a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more Lexus deep dives. And I'll see you in the next one.
I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.